Hey everyone, I just wanted to pop on with a very quick self-rescue tip for the day. So this is for all the women out there primarily, but I also want to encourage the men who are out there who have women in their lives that they want to help support and uplift to check out this video, because really what I want to share with you are just some simple signs or symptoms, as it were, that would indicate you might need to prioritize self-rescue in your life. And you might be wondering, what is self-rescue and why does that even matter? I actually spoke about that last month. So if you want, you can check that out on my website, which is just jessbonasso.com, and then go to /blog, and all of my blog posts are listed there. But I talked about what self-rescue is and why it matters. And you guys hear me talk about self-rescue a lot, but what are the signs? How would you even know if a self-rescue is actually needed? And I think that's the thing that I really want to share and speak to today. So there's a few symptoms or signs that can indicate that you might be in need of self-rescue. And this probably goes both ways, men and women, but the people that I serve are women who are worn out and working their little tails off because they're working full time and trying to do everything for everyone. So one of the symptoms that you can kind of recognize as a need for self-rescue would be a feeling of feeling overwhelmed a lot. Like if you're feeling like you're just not on top of things like all the time, that constant state of overwhelm. And what you're really wanting is to feel more like you're craving a more grounded, sort of boundaried way of being, where you're not saying yes to absolutely everything. You've got more time and spaciousness in your calendar, and you're able to say no more completely and easily. Like that would indicate that maybe there's some self-rescue needed right there. So really paying attention to what that could look like for you. Another sign is a feeling of feeling overcommitted. So if you are saying yes to too many things and you're overwhelmed by it, what will happen is you'll start to fill up all of your time and energy in doing activities which are more masculine in energy, and the being activities that allow you to drop into your feminine and recoup your energy and refuel, recharge, etc. Those aren't happening. And so what happens is we're like a little Energizer bunny, but we actually do run out of juice. We don't have an everlasting battery like the Energizer bunny does. So having that sense of overcommitment and wanting to feel more spaciousness and be more boundaried with all of that is going to be a big part of that, right? And so you may be craving some boundary and some spaciousness, but not really sure how to proceed with that. Another sign and symptom that you could be in need of self-rescue is if you find yourself sacrificing yourself a lot, like doing things for others, but not necessarily doing those things for yourself. Not practicing self-care, not giving to yourself. You're giving to everybody else but yourself. You're making yourself last. And what you're really wanting is to feel like you're a priority, and you actually have time and space in your calendar and in your day to make your dreams, your desires, your health, your wealth, your happiness, all of that a priority, right? And so these are all just some signs like, hey, look, I'm starting to feel a little disenchanted with the way things are currently. And that's natural. Like we're hardwired for growth and evolution as a human race. So to fight that would be silly, right? And so we get into ruts and rhythms and routines, and sometimes we need to break out of those routines, especially if they're not routines that are serving us. And a lot of us have a lot of unhealthy habits, patterns, and behaviors that we just need to tweak a little bit to help us really optimize the way that we're living, leading, and working and thinking about things, right? So, learning what some of these symptoms are and how to move towards what's going to be a better fit for you is really important. And so really at the end of the day, if you're finding yourself exhausted, frustrated, disenchanted, or yearning for something more, right? A bigger, better, more empowered or grounded way of beingness in the world. Like you really want to be living your life on purpose from a place of courage, authenticity, and wholeness. That would be an indication that you are in need of self-rescue as well. It's like this deeper calling for growth and evolution that takes you beyond the norm. Like maybe you're tired of living in third dimensional ways and working really hard for your money, and you want to work smarter. You want to figure out how to create more passive streams of income and less active time and energy being put out into the world, so that you do have time to take care of yourself and the spaciousness that allows you to light up your soul and think about the things that are really going to fuel you, right? And so if any of this is resonating for you, I just want to say, like, let's connect, right? I have lots of ways you can connect with me. I've got a monthly circle, an empowerment circle that you can come to where you can practice growth and evolution. I've got a retreat coming up. Early bird pricing on that's going to be ending in the next week or so by October 25th. So if you're interested in that, early bird pricing through the 25th. And that's the Empowered Woman Retreat at Joyful Journey Hot Springs and Spa in the beautiful South Central Colorado, where I grew up, actually about 15 minutes from where I grew up. So lots of fun there. But my point is there's lots of ways to play in the sandbox with me. So even if you just sign up for a complimentary assessment to see where you might be in need of self-rescue and to get a really clear sense of that, like that's the perfect place to start. There's no charge. You get to do a little self-assessment and figure out where you're in need of self-rescue. You get to learn the 3 keys to self-rescue that are going to help you save yourself. And at the end of the day, that's really, you're the one that you've been waiting for, not me, right? But I can show you how to create that customized roadmap that's going to help you become your own hero and live that elevated life of happiness, health, and wealth. Like this juicy, well-nourished life. So think about it. And if you decide to follow me on social media or any of the above, you'll get more tips from me. So enjoy this tip. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.